What is going on, all my wonderful people out here in the world? I'm your girl, Miss T with the T, all the way out here in Indianapolis. I was just looking at my gardening zone, try to get an update, make sure I'm still 6B, and here in Indianapolis, we're now considered 5B. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a 5B gardener and you want to learn how to plant some carrots with me, then I highly suggest you watch this video.
Who got the tea? Miss T. Ooh, I'm sipping on life, we living the dream. From the heart we shine so clean. Who got the tea? Miss T. Ooh, yeah.
Alright, y'all, so welcome in if you are new, welcome if you are returning. I'm your girl, Miss T with the T. I'm on all platforms. Check me out. If you like what you see, highly consider hitting that subscribe button. But I am a container gardener out here in Indianapolis. I'm in the city, and yeah, lately I've been doing a lot of gardening. A lot of content creators have been sending me seeds, and if you do not know, I'm not really a fan of carrots, but I had a couple people send me some carrots. So we're gonna grow some carrots. Like, I don't hate them. I don't like eating raw carrots, but I do like them chopped up in dishes and things like that. So since I have the seeds, I was like, well, let's go ahead and plant some carrots, I guess. So I'm trying to hurry up and get it done before it starts raining. 2025 summer in Indianapolis, it has just been raining every day. So yeah, we're just gonna plant some Nantes carrots, just some regular carrots, I guess. I tried to Google them and they just look like standard carrots to me. So what I have is one of my smaller pots that I've used before. I didn't get a big pot because I'm not a big fan of carrots, like I said. And once again, the soil that I'm using out here in 5B land in Indianapolis is this organic Miracle-Gro soil for outdoor potting. And it's giving me no problems. It's pretty much what I've been using for all the things I've been growing. I have some tomatoes over here, some strawberries. I just harvested recently my sweet basil, and I have corn salad. And now we're going to add carrots to the equation. So go us. You know, I'm not really a beginner gardener, but I'm not an experienced gardener. It's getting windy. It's about to start raining. So I'm going to make this quick. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to, instead of just picking up this whole thing of soil and making a big mess, I did bring out here just a basic little cup that I don't mind throwing away, or I might just hold on to it and keep it. And I'm just gonna like put the soil into the pot. And I do have holes at the bottom of my container. If you're a beginner gardener, it's very, very important to have holes at the bottom of your pots, especially, you know, being a container gardener, because when it rains or when you put in water, the water needs to drain. The water needs to drain. You don't want to overflow it. And yeah, so be sure to have holes in all your containers that you do your gardening with. So, and as always, feel free, for people who do have more experience than I do, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what I'm doing or what I'm not doing correctly. I'm just breaking up the soil right now. I like this soil because it's very moist and it's not really clumpy. And it's very lightweight, so you know the seeds can have room to grow and the roots can do their thing as well. So I really do like this soil. I'm gonna keep on buying this soil until somebody gives me a better option. This soil goes for about like $10, I want to say, at the big box stores. So yeah. Give me a minute. Let me go ahead and fill her up. Fill her up. And yes, I have a lot of merch with my... Ask me about my social media. Sometimes I forget I have these shirts on and people ask me about my shirts. And I'm like, oh yeah. So, you know, if you are on other platforms as well, I can be found on, let me see here, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn as well. I haven't really been too active on there as I should be. And I've also been doing virtual speaking. I do a live stream morning show Monday through Friday. You know, a way to get your day started, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we just have a funky good time on there. Catch us if you can, Monday through Friday. And then I've been doing a little bit of in-person speaking as well. I'm going to an event later on today where I won't be the main speaker, but I'll just be in there speaking about social media and what I do and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, so we're about a little bit more than halfway full. And I also like this soil again because I noticed some of the soils I've been buying before this one, they have mulch in them as well with the twigs and whatnot. But this one doesn't have a whole lot, but it does have some, as you can see. But not, like I said, not a whole lot. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put a couple more cups in here. I feel so experienced. I don't even wear gloves when I've been doing these gardening videos. So, hoorah, hoorah. Okay, maybe one more. Just one more. Okay, and there we go. I'm just gonna like kind of break it up. Like I said, it's very airy up in here. The roots have plenty of breathing room to grow into the soil. So I like this soil a lot. Let me know in the comments if you use something different. What kind of soil do you guys use? I'm gonna go ahead and put one more cup. Just one more. Just one more. It might be a little secret that you guys may know that I don't know. Okay, so we broke it up. It's looking all nice. I'll show you here in just a second. Okay. All right, so here is what she's looking like. Just, you know, standard soil. Nothing too drastic. I'll keep trying. Let me just put one more. Because like back in the day when I first started gardening, I wasn't putting in enough soil. So somebody was telling me, you know, fill it up at least kind of up to the line. So I feel like I'm going to give like one or two more scoops. Because you got to have room for the roots down there at the bottom. And they need to grow and do what they need to do down there. So you got to have enough room for everybody to do what they need to do in order to get these veggies. Okay. All right, so there we go. I promise I'm done now. It's still not all the way up to the line, but it's closer. Closer than close. You know, Indiana, like, I've been kind of disappointed. It's not like a hot girl summer this year. It's more like a, we're going to rain every other day kind of summer. So, yeah, somebody sent me these seeds. It just says non-carrots or whatnot. So, yeah, another gardener in the YouTube community was telling me about seeds obtain moisture in these plastic bags. So, I was really like trying to hurry up and use these seeds before they were no good. So, shout out to Fresh and Fire Backyard Living. Check them out as well. There's not a whole lot in here, so I'm just going to use what's left. Okay, there we go. So that's all the carrots. That is all the carrots. And with smaller seeds for us beginner gardeners, I also learned, you know, you do not have to pack them down into the soil because they're not a bigger plant. When I say I live in the city, I live in the city. A truck is passing by. So what I do is I pretty much just sprinkle them on here. And then I just kind of, not really mat them down, just kind of pat them in. Make sure they get in there in the soil. It don't get much realer than this. I told y'all I live in the city. So that's what we got. I didn't pat them too hard in there. And yeah, I already made, wait for this truck to go by. So I already made a name tag. I put name tags on all of what I do because I like to know you know, how long it takes for them to germinate and all that stuff. So that's why I make name tags. Other experienced gardeners, sometimes they don't prefer to do the name tag because they just know how to grow and what to grow, and they know the germination rate and all that kind of stuff. But I'm still kind of new here, so I enjoy my name tags and everything like that, and come out here and be like, oh, within about 4 or 5 days, it started germinating, I'm starting to see something. So yeah, that's why I do name tags. You don't have to. And then this is my first time growing carrots, so yeah, I'm excited. So yes, tune in with me. I do like to do updates on these veggies that I do grow. I have some tomatoes and corn salad that is doing well, and my basil, I harvested it a couple days ago, and it's still looking like it's still flourishing, and I might be able to harvest some more later. So I want to get to that point where I see other gardeners are harvesting multiple things at a time, but baby steps. I learned to be patient and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, carrots are coming up on the way. I will do updates and everything like that. If you are not subscribed, I highly consider you hitting the subscribe button so you can stay in the loop of all the tea that I like to dish out on this channel. And like I said, I do have a morning live stream show, so if you are up in the morning about 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, then feel free to check us out. We just like to have a good time before we get the day going. And with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I'm your girl, Miss T with the Tea. Until next time, peace and love. Talk to you later. Bye.
Who got the tea? Miss T.